3. It is April 26th. This is how you doing?
Doing great, how are you?
Good.
Enjoying this fresh air?
Yes.
Good day to be outside.
I believe this is the same, I think it's Operation Gridlock, I'm not sure. There was a protest yesterday, but it was pouring. So it was a little bit too soggy to even go out. But a few hundred brave people came out and experienced the weather.
Less confirmations, less deaths. So I kind of like our governor to talk to his experts and their experts in Florida in Texas to see what the difference is.
And when I was talking to one of the individuals over here, he mentioned rural hospitals. The impact this is having on rural hospitals, they're having to lay people off, they're losing money, they're not able to do elective surgeries. Are these elective surgeries not being done also a grave health concern, especially in rural areas?
Well, I think there's a lot of things going on with the hospitals, rural hospitals. You know, a little over 3 weeks ago, Sarah Bush and Matt Toon laid off 512 full-time equivalents. Christie Clinic followed right up with 225. Our local hospital has laid off 27, going to probably lay another 20 off. So they're pushing all these elective surgeries off that were in the hopper, in the queue to get done. And so it's hard to say, you know, how much more pain and suffering is causing the potential patient there that they're pushing these off. You know, and also because they've laid off so many people, and less people are, you know, usually some of these emergency rooms would have way more traffic every day than is coming in. Traffic's 15 to 20% just in the emergency rooms alone. People are afraid to come in just because of all this stuff.
Anything else you think top of mind? I'm sure.
Yeah, reopen Illinois. We want to reopen Illinois. We think a great idea to reopen regionally. The president or the White House put out a plan a couple of weeks ago, a week and a half ago, talking about how to do things, how to do it. And he has a plan, the White House has a plan to reopen regionally. We think that's a great idea. And I think you'll see groups coming together this week to figure out how to reopen soon and how to reopen safely.
Do you think the way the governor's been kind of talking about this, especially the questions I've been posing to him about enforcement, he's saying, you know, he's kind of hinting at it, right? That this is going to be up to the locals. He was asked about the Chicago lakefront, and you know, he said that's going to be up to the city. Is this kind of signaling to you guys, and even, you know, I've heard elsewhere that some village authorities are being told that the language is going to be more of these are recommendations.
Right. And so the officials that I've talked to over the last several days, you know, whether it's a health department person or a sheriff or a state's attorney, they're really kind of trying to sort it all out. And then when you kind of listen to the governor and what he's saying and telegraphing that, you know, they're stopping short of really saying what the enforcement mechanism is. You talk to the health departments and say, okay, well, what's your enforcement mechanism? And they're all kind of unsure what that is, and I think that's the trouble you get into when you rule by executive order after executive order after executive order. It becomes really murky about how these things are to be carried out, and I think that's what we're up against today. And I think the thing is, too, people are trying to read the statute, the Emergency Powers Act. It says shall not exceed 30 days. It doesn't say it shall be reauthorized or extended, or in the case of a worldwide pandemic, we can redo things. It doesn't say any of that stuff. It says shall not exceed for 30 days. People are seeing that out in the media and in social media, and they're starting to kind of wise up and say, wait a minute, something's going on here. We don't like it.
Yeah,
Thank you. No, you're welcome.
And
see if Fred's got a question.
yeah, Fred.
What's up, Greg?
Hey, let's go.
All right, I want to get everybody's sign. I want to take a look at each one because I'm going to put this on YouTube and everybody's going to read them.
Get the one, his in the back.
Oh, I'll get all of them. The Constitution was not written to restrain the citizens' behavior. It was written to restrain the governor's or government's behavior, and that was by Senator Rand Paul, a great senator. So this says free Illinois. Let's see the other one. All business is essential because every business is providing someone with an income that is essential to their survival.
Absolutely.
I stand with Sheriff Blackwell. Which county?
Douglas County.
Douglas County. A lot of freedom over fear signings We're all essential workers. Let's look at these signs back here. Liberty is God-given, not man-made. Open now. Similar signs. Open Main Street. Douglas County supports our sheriffs. Open restaurants. Let's see what else we got. I'm gonna have to back up a little. Nope, I can keep going. Oh, let's see them all.
Hi there.
So that man will be what he was born to be, free and independent. John F. Kennedy.
That's right.
You've got more.
I do have more.
Quarantine the sick, not the healthy. Yep. All workers are essential. I can actually read them. It came from China. Oh, that you were here last
China.
week.
I was here last week.
So was
Welcome
I.
back.
You haven't seen John Keating, have you? The guy
Sure
with
who
the.
that is.
This is the guy who had the
The big
unique
scarf.
mask, and then
Oh.
we were all idiots.
Oh yeah, no, I have not seen him. Honestly, like by I don't even have my watch on. By this time,
briefly.
And he got soaked and
was
he ran.
Oh really?
I didn't see him leave. He was here when I got
That kid was such a little butthead.
Yeah.
He was like, "I'm with you guys," and we're like, "Sweet, welcome." We were
You
so
lie.
I questioned it when I saw it. It was kind of hard to tell.
I know. I was like, "Oh hey," and he's like, "No, I'm totally on your side, man." And we were like, "Sweet, that's awesome, welcome." And then he walked over there and he's like, "Suck it." We're like, "Really?"
Yeah, and he did interviews with the media, so now we know who he is.
Well, here's what got me though. I interviewed with 5 different people last week, and they showed him more than they showed me.
Of course.
Quoted him more than they quoted me. This guy down here won't even talk to me today. He interviewed me for almost an hour last week total, right at the beginning and right at the end, and he used 1/2 of one line of my entire interview. No, he came and stood right here, and I was like, "Hey man, long time no see," and he's like, "Yeah, hey," and then he just walked away.
Maybe he'll get back at you later.
Whatever. I did do an interview with People Magazine on Monday. They emailed me directly, and they were interviewing pretty much all of the organizers of all the protests that happened last weekend. So I'm intrigued to see. You know, I don't know. They seem pretty balanced in what they're publishing, because I know they're publishing stuff about like the studies that are going on in California and New York, and they're being pretty truthful about it. They're not really twisting things as much as other media outlets. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they portray this for what it really was, or if they take any of my statements out of context. So
The only journalist I trust is that guy over there, Greg
white
Bishop.
shirt? In the white shirt?
Yes, that's Greg
great.
Bishop. He's the most trustworthy journalist here.
That's great. That's really great. Well, he should come talk to me.
We'll see. Or you can go get him.
Yeah,
He's local.
Is he? Okay.
Yep. He's libertarian. All right, let's look at the rest of these signs. We already seen that one. Everybody's got one. Almost. Open downstate. More similar signs. The different, you got the same one. Yeah, here we go. No face masks. We the people want our rights back. Free our state, let the people choose. I'm going to Iowa next weekend. It's 120 miles to Keokuk. I'm going. Do what I feel like doing. Whatever I can, at least do something about this. Here we go, more jobs, not government handouts. Peach Pritzker. I already got that one. See if there's any. See what else we got. Aiken County is not Cook County, or Crook County for that matter. Our worship centers are essential. You got another one. Let's see what the other one says. I took the oath foreign and domestic. Illinois being held hostage. Open Illinois now. You got another one. Free Illinois. Freedom is essential. I think that's all of them. That's everyone. I got all of them.
When it comes to people driving by, we've already heard a little bit of that. What's your message to those who may be critical of what's going on here in the context of maybe just kind of, you know, if I report it this way, I'm going to say there is an increase. I got it from there's about probably 13 Christian members that died more in the past month than the last month, in 2015 and 2018. So that is happening.
Okay.
Right. There's an increase in that.
Right. So my message to that is you need to be very careful about reading into the death statistics for COVID, because I mean, they're coming right out and saying that they're now counting presumed death. Well, when you look at the symptoms for COVID, they're all across the board. So somebody could come into the ER, cough a couple of times and say, I'm having chest pain, and they keel over from a heart attack. And somebody could say, well, they're exhibiting symptoms of COVID and they didn't even have it. So,
COVID deaths aside,
right.
The overall number.
The overall number.
So if we're talking like car wrecks, everything. I don't have that breakdown quite
Sure.
yet. I don't know if they had that available right away, but
Yeah.
I asked for cumulative total deaths, so everything.
Yeah.
COVID included, but everything.
Yeah,
so there
right.
has been an increase.
Okay.
And I'm saying that people are going to likely point to that.
Oh, absolutely.
So what's your response to those driving by that may point to that type of thing and say there's an increased number of people?
You know what? Ironically, them counter-protesting us, shouting at us, if they want to be vulgar, they have the right to do that. And that's what we're here for. We're here for everyone's rights. I don't care if you're a leftist. I don't care if you're right-wing. I don't care if you believe in fairies. I don't care. Everybody has the right to think for themselves, do what's best for them and for their families, and that includes everything. Absolutely everything.
Anything else you think's top of mind that people should know? You guys doing this again? Is this one of many? Or?
I'm not with any organization. I'm just a small business owner who lost my business because of this shutdown. So as far as me getting anything together, I just don't know at this point. I've been taking a lot of personal attacks from people because I'm not an organization. I'm just a person. So there have been a lot of keyboard warriors coming after me personally, and I'm not sure how much longer I can handle that. But if there's a bottom line to any of this, please do your own research. Please do your own research on everything. Don't believe what anybody says right off the bat. Always do your own research about this.
Exactly.
Rock U School of Music in Dixon.
So you were a musician?
That's right.
Yes. Yeah, my husband and I, we had, the day that we closed, we had 10 instructors and 85 students, and about 90% of those students were coming for music therapy. And we're done. We're officially closed.
So what's your message to the governor that's happening?
We've gotten inundated with phone calls and text messages from people who mean well saying, well, but what about the grants? What about this? Our business fell into the crack that didn't qualify for any of it. And there's a lot of small businesses that are falling into that crack because a lot of small businesses are sole prop. And the sole prop businesses got left in the wind, especially the ones that are all family run and there's no employees. That's what happened to our business. Totally done.
Anything else you want to add?
Just, freedom for all.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah, thank you so much.
Let me give you my
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I think that's about it. I don't know how long I don't know what time the protest started. It's close to 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
I think it started at noon, didn't it?
Huh?
Oh, start 1 or... Yeah, okay. About an hour into this protest, and there will be one next weekend as well. Well, next Friday. It's going to be hard for me to attend because I'd be on the clock. I'm sure somebody's going to protest on Saturday and Sunday next weekend. And they're just going to build. So, here it is. Signing off for today.